All right, Shalom. First, I want to start by giving all praise and glory unto Yahweh by Hashem Shai, by Hashem Kakwadash. Brakate Yahweh, Brakate Shai, Brakate Yahweh, Brakate Shai. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, who the world calls God. Yahweh Shai being the name of his beloved Son, who the world inwardly calls Jesus Christ. That's their true names. And the last one, Kodash, the ancient Hebrew. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone, and blessings and salutations to the Lord's elect. I'm back with another lesson through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. And the title I'm going to give this lesson is Signs of the Times, Earthquakes. Okay, Signs of the Times, Earthquakes. Okay, and here in California, man, Southern California, we've been feeling a lot of earthquakes lately, man. Okay, and as you can see in this article from Daily Mail, it says California breaks record for most 4.0 earthquakes in a single year, sparking fears of the big one. Okay, I remember going back January 1st of this year, 2024, the hopeful year of Jacob's Trouble. I remember it was like a 6.0 or a 7.0, either China or Japan. But that same morning, okay, I was at work, and this place got hit with an earthquake, and we've been feeling them, pretty much ever since. Okay, as you can see, 5.0s, 4.0s, 4.7, and this one was the other day, the 4.7, like 7 in the morning. Okay, so the Lord said that He would visit this. Let me get it. All right, because this is indeed a sign of the Lord's coming. One of the many signs. Okay, Isaiah 29:6, it says, "Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder, and with earthquake, and great noise, with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire." Okay, and that's another thing, another judgment that the Lord is bringing upon the West Coast. Here in California, a bunch of fires. I believe in Nevada, a bunch of fires, man. A lot of people are being displaced. A lot of people are uncomfortable right now. A lot of houses are being burned down. Okay, a lot of land is being burned. Okay, so this is a big deal. This is Yahweh Shema Shai visiting this place, man. Once again, thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and with great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. Okay, so this is a big deal. As many earthquakes as California gets, for them to be consistently over 4.0, that's huge. All right, so it says Southern California has broken the record for the most magnitude 4 and above earthquakes in a single year after a magnitude 4.7 earthquake and 5 aftershocks rocked Malibu on Thursday. The average number of magnitude 4 and above earthquakes for this region is about 8 per year. Okay? So let's go down. It says the unusually high number of earthquakes in recent weeks is raising fears. The increased seismic activity mean the region's long overdue big one is coming. Okay, and I've been hearing that my whole life. Eventually California is going to be hit with a 8.0, 9.0, whatever it be. They show you that in movies and all of that. So it's all about the will of Yahweh Shema Shai. If the Lord is going to allow an earthquake of that magnitude to happen, man. Okay, but it is a sign of the Lord coming. Okay, let's go to Matthew 24:3. It says, "And he sat upon the Mount of Olives, Salakia. The disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? and what should be the sign of that coming and of the end of the world. Okay, the end of the world is the end of this age. So jumping down, Yahushua gave the signs, verse 6, and you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, all right, and that's constant in these times. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places, man. All of these are the beginning of sorrows. Now, when you go into the NLT, it says, but all this is only the first of the birth pains, with more to come. So the Lord is just getting started. Okay? But hey, man, earthquakes is not a light thing. Okay? At any point in time, the Lord could send a devastating earthquake here, man. Okay? And then I seen a clip yesterday that was saying that if there was a large one, they're saying that they could be up to 18,000 deaths. Okay? And that's not far-fetched. All right? So let's read some more. It says the big one refers to a hypothetical high-magnitude earthquake that could one day occur along the San Andreas Fault in California, which spans 800 miles up and down the state's coastline. Researchers, here we go, not 18,000, 1,800. Researchers have estimated that such a quake would cause roughly 1,800 deaths, 50,000 injuries, and 200 billion in damage. Okay, so my bad, 1,800 deaths. Okay, which it would be way more than that, man. All right, scientists are not able to predict earthquakes, but they have long warned about the inevitability of the big one. In fact, California is overdue for it. Major earthquakes typically occur every 150 to 200 years, but the San Andreas Fault hasn't had one in over 3 centuries. The recent uptick in Southern California seismic activity has had locals wondering whether the big one is coming. Many took to X, formerly Twitter, to share their concerns. The big one is coming, for real. This is the third quake in how many weeks? Right, I remember consecutively, it was like 3 weeks where a big one, not a big one, but 4 point somethings happened, and I was able to feel them. I was able to feel them, man. It was like back-to-back weeks. And it makes you think, yeah, the Lord about to bring a earthquake that's gonna disrupt society over here. It says one X user wrote following the magnitude 4.7 quake that occurred Thursday morning. If the big one did strike, it would be a matter of a few tens of seconds before the shaking from a San Andreas event that ruptures the segments closest to Los Angeles reach our urban areas. And it goes on, but the record, it says this region has seen a record-breaking number of earthquakes in recent weeks. Right, so the Lord has been, causing a lot of earthquakes over here, man. Wow. Here we go. On August 6th, the magnitude 5.3 earthquake hit Bakersfield and was felt over 100 miles away at Dodger Stadium, where nearly 50,000 people were attending a game. Fortunately, no one was injured. Right? And I remember going back to 2019? Yeah, it had to be July. It was like July 4th, 2019, around that time. I was outside the Dodger Stadium. I was doing Lyft at the time, My main thing was Grubhub, but I was like, let me try Lyft for a couple of weeks. Just to compare which one was better financially. Which I chose Grubhub. I don't really want to deal with these weird ass people out here, man. I was doing it in Los Angeles, so you could just imagine the weirdos that I had to drive around. It's just not for me. But one quick hit when I was about to do a lesson I had just dropped somebody off at the Dodger Stadium. I think it was a couple people, and I found a spot to park. You know, I was about to do a lesson. It was like evening time, and an earthquake happened, man. You know, which got me really excited. But I was like, man, let me get out of here. Let me go home. So I went home, you know, just in case the Lord was gonna bring another one. But I think that's the one that they're referring to. Oh wait, no. But it reminded me of it. But yeah, man. All right, so let's go here. Second Esdras 9 and 1. He said, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. All right, and we're doing that. Okay, we're seeing what's going on the earth, filtering it through the scriptures, prophecies. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Okay, and there's various ways the Lord is visiting the earth. Okay, like we mentioned, fires, earthquakes, hurricanes, tornadoes. These things are reoccurring. All right, so the Lord is always bringing judgment out. He's always bringing death to you wicked people, man. Okay, that's why the Lord is to be feared. All right, because when these things happen, we have Yahweh Shema Shai to call upon. But what do you people have? Okay, it says, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there should be seen earthquakes, okay, that's happening, man. All right, and brothers out there can attest to it that live around here. It's earthquakes, man, randomly. Okay, and some are longer than others, man. You know, some earthquakes last for like 10 seconds. You don't even know if it's gonna escalate or is it gonna, you know, calm down. All right, but best believe we call on those names. It says, then shalt thou well understand that, Salakia. Therefore, when there should be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Okay? And it goes on, but that's the point. Earthquakes is a part of the signs of the Lord's coming, man. Okay? And literally the Lord gonna shake this place up. You know? The ultimate, they talking about the big one. Yeah, the real big one. Okay, the real big one is gonna come when the Lord drops nukes on this place. All right, that's really gonna cause the big one. But it ain't gonna be just a Babylon thing. This is gonna be a global thing. All right, it's Isaiah 24 and 20, or I should start at 19. The earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. Okay? The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard. What's going to cause that? The nuclear destruction of Babylon the Great, America, man. Okay? Which Israel's going to get wiped out. The land of Israel. And other places is going to, you know, it's going to be war. So other places most likely going to get hit. But the ones that are going to get completely wiped off or wiped out is America and Israel. Okay, but Israel's going to be built back up. America is not. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. Right, so that's going to cause that big one, that big earthquake. All right. This is Revelation 6 and 12, I'll end it here. And I beheld when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake. Okay, once again, that nuclear destruction. And the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood. And the stars of heaven, those nukes, fell unto the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind. All right, that's going to be the end of America, man. That's the lake of fire prophesied in the scriptures. That's the second death. And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together. Okay, and Isaiah seen the same vision. Okay, and they will call this a mushroom cloud in today's terms. And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places. You see, that's due to that destruction and that massive earthquake that it's going to cause. And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chiefs, captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man, hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. Right? Because when that happens, Yahweh Shai and the angels are going to be here. And the elect is going to be beamed up simultaneously. You know? So people are going to be experiencing that earthquake. They're going to be seeing America destroyed. They're going to be seeing spaceships in the sky. You know? They're going to be seeing the nations try to fight against Yahweh Shai, the war in heaven. It's going to be all out chaos, man. You know? So people going to be like, what the hell is going on? And said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb, Yahweh Shai. From that great day, for the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? Right, man. So, you know, I'm sure, the year is not over. I mean, I'm sure the Lord's going to cause more earthquakes as the year continues, because the year is not over, and it has already broke a record. So, I wouldn't be shocked if the Lord does send a 6.0 or a 7.0 over here. All we could do is hope that the Lord has mercy upon us, So Lord's will is edifying. Signs of the times, earthquakes, giving all praise and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakwadash. Until next time, Shalom.